Welcome to this presentation brought to you in the form of an audiobook. As you listen, you will find captions accompanying the narration to help you better connect with and understand the depth of the insights shared. This format is designed to create a space for reflection and contemplation, where you can immerse yourself in each thought, pause where necessary, and allow the words to resonate on a deeper level. What does it take to live in the world now? In a world that is constantly changing, evolving, and often spinning out of control, we are left asking ourselves, how do we live amidst all the noise? In a time when everything seems to move faster than our minds can grasp, the question of what it means to truly live becomes not only philosophical, but urgent. To live today is not merely to survive, it is to constantly reconcile our inner truths with the exterior world's demands. It is about discovering how we as individuals can find our own path in a society that is always asking us to do more, be more, and conform to its expectations. We live in a paradox. The world offers us endless options, yet we feel more confined than ever. We are told to follow our passions, chase our dreams, and at the same time, we must conform to society's often rigid standards. There's a constant tug of war between freedom and restriction. We may have the freedom to pursue what we want, but at what cost? And are these dreams truly our own, or are they shaped by external forces, society, culture, or the expectations of others? The question remains, what does it truly take to live well in such a world? Perhaps the first thing it takes is awareness. Awareness of our own existence and how it fits into the vast, interconnected web of life. This is no simple task, as our minds are constantly distracted. We live in an age where information is available at the touch of a button, and yet we often struggle to focus on the deeper questions of existence. From the endless bombardment of notifications and advertisements to the overwhelming pursuit of success and validation, we lose sight of what truly matters. We often fail to ask the core question, why are we here? In past times, it may have been easier to navigate life's path with a sense of clear purpose. Life was more linear, predictable, but now we are navigating a landscape where the rules are constantly shifting, where the future feels uncertain, and where stability seems like a distant memory. The security we once believed in is increasingly fragile. So we find ourselves not only questioning the world, but questioning our own place within it. Can we be happy in a world that seems to unravel with every passing day? To live now requires a different kind of strength, one that is not based on rigidity, but on adaptability. It requires the courage to embrace discomfort, to stay present in the face of uncertainty. We are constantly told to look for certainty, clear answers, defined paths. But life, in its truest sense, is not about certainty. Life is not about having everything figured out in advance. It is about learning to dance with the unknown, to find meaning in chaos. This idea can be deeply unsettling for many of us. We crave stability, predictability, and a sense of control over our lives. But the truth is, uncertainty is the only certainty we can rely on. In this uncertainty, we find the richness of life. Growth is never born in ease. It arises in tension, in the stretching of our own capacity, and in the moments when we step out of our comfort zones. To live today, to truly live, we must face the messiness of the world with open eyes. We must look at our flaws, our fears, and our failures and see them not as barriers, but as the very things that shape who we are meant to become. Every challenge we face, every moment of discomfort, holds the potential for growth. We need to embrace discomfort, not run from it. It is through discomfort that we learn about who we truly are, what we are capable of, and how we can evolve as individuals. Another thing it takes to live now is a sense of responsibility. Responsibility to ourselves, to others, and to the future. We often live as though we are isolated beings, disconnected from the world around us, but the truth is we are all deeply interwoven in this global web of existence. Our actions have an impact, whether we realize it or not. The choices we make today will echo into the future, shaping the world we leave behind for those who come after us. It is easy to focus solely on individual desires, to chase the self-constructed version of success that society so frequently promotes. Yet, to live fully, we must understand that our lives are not isolated. Our actions ripple through the world, affecting those we may never meet, shaping the environment we inhabit. Our choices matter. They matter in ways we may never fully comprehend, but they matter nonetheless. But responsibility is not just about impact, it is about meaning. The more we understand the weight of our choices, the more profound our existence becomes. Every decision we make, from the smallest, seemingly insignificant ones to the grand, life-altering moments, carries meaning. This awareness transforms our actions from mere reactions to intentional choices. We must cultivate a life of intention, where our actions align with our deepest values. To live in the world now is to reject superficiality, to seek depth over distraction. We live in an age where distractions are everywhere: social media, consumerism, the constant pursuit of wealth and fame. These distractions keep us from looking inward, from questioning what truly matters. But if we are to live authentically, we must go beyond surface level concerns and dig deeper into our own souls. We must ask ourselves, what do we want to leave behind? What imprint will our time here make on the world? These are not easy questions, but they are necessary ones. What legacy do we wish to create? What kind of world do we want to help shape with our time and energy? And yet, in this quest for meaning, there is a paradox. The more we seek answers, the more questions arise. The more we understand, the more we realize how little we truly know. This is the great tension of living in the modern world, the recognition that knowledge is infinite, but time is finite. It is a humbling truth, one that brings us back to the present moment. Perhaps that is the key to living now, to embrace the paradox, to accept that we may never have all the answers, but to live as though the search for truth is what gives life its deepest value. We may not have all the answers to the big questions. Why are we here? What is the purpose of life? But the act of searching, of exploring, of engaging with these questions gives our lives meaning. To live today, then, is to live with awareness of our fleeting time. We are not invincible. We are not eternal. And in the shadow of this truth, there is something beautiful. We are given the gift of now. The moment we are in is all we truly have. The past is gone, the future is uncertain, but right now, this moment is all we can control. To live fully, we must embrace the present, the impermanence, the beauty of each breath we take. We must learn to be fully present in our lives. To live in the world now is to understand that the only thing we truly control is our own response to the world. The chaos will continue, the noise will never cease, but we can choose how we engage with it. We can choose to live consciously, to seek meaning, to embrace the paradox, and to find peace even in the midst of unrest. In the end, it is not the world that defines how we live. It is our ability to find meaning within it. To live in the world now is to choose hope, to choose resilience, and above all, to choose presence. To live with intention, to live with courage, and to live with the understanding that we are part of something greater than ourselves. What it takes to live now is everything we have and everything we are willing to become. This idea of becoming is vital. It's not just about who we are right now, but who we are willing to grow into. The world is constantly changing, and so are we. As we face the unknown, we must be willing to adapt, to change, to evolve. To live now is to embrace this process of becoming, not as something to fear, but as something to celebrate. We have the power to shape our own lives, to define what it means to live fully, to embrace the paradox of our existence, and to find peace in the face of chaos. What it takes to live in the world now is everything we have and everything we are willing to become. If this resonated with you, take a moment to sit with it. Let it breathe. You can check out my book. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.